Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. My name is Joni Ogg, and on behalf of travelprofessionalnews.com, homebased travelagent.com, and findahosttravelagency.com, I want to welcome all of you to today's webinar, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us. Today's topic is the blueprint for success, what a great host agency should offer. And our speaker today is Tanya Johnson. Now, Tanya brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for fostering strong relationships within the travel advisor community. She is the new Director of Business Development for Canada at Travel Edge, and she is dedicated to driving growth and supporting advisors in delivering elevated luxury travel experiences. With her collaborative spirit and industry expertise, she is a key part of the mission to continue setting new standards in luxury travel. So I just want you folks to remember that you are all muted, of course, but we do welcome your questions, please, at any time. You can just put those in the questions area that you see on the right panel or the right-hand panel of your screen. And when the presentation is all over, we will take as many questions as we can. So we do encourage you to put your questions in as you're thinking about them. Now today, one lucky attendee is going to also win a $50 Amazon gift card, which is going to be awesome because today is Amazon Prime Day and so is tomorrow. So that's happy spending. And that is courtesy of us here at Travel Professional News. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to our speaker so that she can get started. Welcome, Tanya. We're so happy to have you here today.
Hi, Joni. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you to everybody for taking the time this afternoon to jump in and to join me and to listen to my presentation this afternoon. So I guess as we start, the question of the day really is what a great host agency should offer, or I think moreover the question should be, what should you expect from a great host agency? And I have a little list here to me. I think what is really, really important, something that I've learned over the years. Number one, and well, I guess in no particular order, I'm going to start with reliability. What you need is a reliable, skilled team behind you. Number two, robust. You need a robust company that can bring you a network of industry suppliers, the top suppliers. You need a company that's resourceful with efficient operations to help support you. Recognition, this is a huge one for me. A company that has the ability to recognize your uniqueness, your business model, your individual needs, and of course your ambitions. Tech, nowhere can we go these days without tech being, I think, really, really important to us. And for us to be able to bring you this seamless state-of-the-art technology that continues to evolve as tech evolves, to keep us current, to keep us relevant in our day-to-day. Community, of course, again, a really important one to me personally is community, and the ability to foster the community, the guidance, the learning, peer support, and friendship and family. So really being able to put all of that into one big bubble. We at Travel Edge Network really recognize these elements, and we put them together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through how we do that. So sit tight and let's do a quick little overview. So really, what does enable us to take a flight towards our success? Number one, I'm going to start with our ethos, our company from the top down. So if you think of us as an umbrella, really what you need is that powerful engine to get you through your journey. And our overarching company is called Navigator. Underneath Navigator, you're going to find four brands, four very well-known brands. Starting our very first one was Kensington Tours in 2006. Our owner opened Kensington Tours, and that's where you can get your niche luxury FIT trips put together for your customers. Shortly behind that came us, Travel Edge, and that's what we're here to talk about today. For the love of the industry, he went out and purchased some about 15 travel agencies, put them all together, and we have, as we know us today, Travel Edge. Not too far behind, of course, came Ensemble, and Ensemble would be our consortia, which became a part of our group in 2022. And last but absolutely by no means least, TripArc. And TripArc are the masters behind our technology, building the technology for all four of the brands. Now, although we're here to talk about Travel Edge, really you need to know, why do I need to know all of this other thing, all these other companies that sit with under us? And really what it shows you is the stability and the strength that we bring to you to support you. We've been around a long time, with just shy of 2 billion in sales globally. We really do pack a punch. Our brand name and power is here to negotiate and deliver the very best in the industry, in turn to bring back to you. So that's a little overview, I guess, of our house, as I like to call it, and where everybody sits within the house. Moving on to our advisor program, or our independent agency program. What we like to say is we bring to you would be our white glove service. And we really do try to empower you to bring the delights to your clients. And this is where our resourcefulness and our reliability comes into play. Within our management team, we've got product specialists for you. We have directors within our brand that specialize in cruise, in air, in hotel, and in all of your every other day operational things within the travel industry. They're there to build the relationships for you. They're there for you to bring questions to them if you need help navigating any of these funnels. They bring you advice. They'll advocate on your behalf and on your client's behalf. I'll dip into that a little bit further as we move through the presentation here today. We also have our relationship managers. So within the company of Travel Edge, we've got 4 different relationship managers, which are spread throughout Canada and the USA, as well as Bermuda. They check in with you on a weekly basis with a call. They tell you what's new in the industry, what's new within us at Travel Edge, but they're also there to support you. They're your go-to for any questions, maybe on certain suppliers. You want to talk to a supplier, you can't find their contact details. Maybe you want help in scaling your business. You need to navigate how to do that. They're really there for you. They are your voice for you within our company. We also have a 24/7 desk, so 24 hours a day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. We have an in-house desk there for you and for your clients' needs. So again, you're never left on your own. You always do have the support of us behind you. And speaking, getting a little bit more into depth, what we do as well, we have our air desk. So air is a tricky one. We all know that. I'm not going to deny it's not. I've got, some agents love dealing with air, some don't want to touch it. We do recognize that. And because of that, we have got an air team here dedicated for you. They'll take care of the reservations, the ticketing, the modifications, and the reschedulings at your request. You can do as much or as little as you like. Now, when you are booking through Travel Edge Network, through our technology, all of the flight information goes through our air desk. So they are at the back end taking care of those reservations. And because of that, we can guarantee no debit memos. So if you're ever concerned that you've made a mistake or whatever, there's so many different reasons, do know that we can guarantee there will be no debit memo when you are booking your air through our GDS system, because we have our air specialists on the back end and they bring you that guarantee. So really nice to know when you are booking your air, we have tried to simplify that process as much as possible. And simplifying that brings me to our 10 Air Connect down here halfway through my slide. 10 Air Connect is a relatively new part of our company, and what they'll do is they will handle the air booking for you entirely. So if you don't want anything to do with it, you do not have to have anything to do with it. You take care of the land, the cruise. You can send over the flight details or the dates to our Air Connect department, and they will connect with your customers, booking the air that suits them and suits you. You can definitely direct them. You can tell them, look, I want pre, I want post, I want this day, or whatever it is you want, and they will proceed to do that on your behalf, and they will fill that in on the itinerary for you. Again, so really freeing up your time for what you enjoy doing the most in the part of your business. And then once you've got everything done, once you've wrapped up and you've completed that sale and your customer has traveled, of course, what other things do we deal with within this industry? And that's commissions. Our Our agents, they advocated that's one of their pain points in the business, of course, is trying to track and chase down commissions. So we sat down, we listened to them, we put a little team together, and we now have a commission tracking team. So they're there fighting on your behalf if need be, but hopefully just really following up on the commissions perhaps that you have been searching for or a little bit late coming in. You can certainly lean on our commission tracking team. And moving on, what else do we offer you here? Of course, marketing. We have a very skilled team behind our marketing department, and they're there to work with you to help you, again, scale your business. If you're looking to build a website, we have website support. We can build that website for you, host it as well. We can also offer you e-blasts. We've got templates. We can put your company information on that. You tell us where it's meant to go, and we'll send that out to your customers on your behalf. For those of you who still enjoy print, or for your customers who enjoy print, we do have a beautiful deluxe magazine that is printed on a monthly basis, and your customers, you just put them on our mailing list and we will send that out to them. I think I learned recently that sits in the top 3, I believe, of travel magazines throughout North America. So they really are getting a beautiful coffee table book, if I may, as well as the information that's provided within our print magazine. We've got digital assets, social media. Life is all about social media these days, and it's another pain point. You know, sometimes it's really hard keeping up with that social media and always being able to keep it relevant, keep it exciting, keep it different while trying to run your business. Well, we do have those assets, and you're more than welcome to use the assets that we create for you. And as we come down to the end here of this particular slide, support teams. And, you know, these are really important, and I know they exist, of course, throughout, but key to us are our support teams to make sure that they're very supportive, whether it be finance, whether it be IT, whether it be ADX. And ADX is our technology. If you hear us talk about ADX, that's the technology that we build for you. And so we've got those teams there, and it's not just a chat bot. You can speak to a human, you can have a conversation, they will walk you through. We have a library of training for you to look at if you wish to do that. But most importantly, the human element is there, and we know that's really important. It's important to us, and know it's important to you as well. So I think really, to sum up everything that we've put together here, the goal of everything we've put together is to make you do what you do best, allowing you to take care of your customer, your clients' needs, to sell travel, to make their dreams come true. And we sit in the background, in the back office, giving you all the tools that you need that saves your time, gives you the technology, gives you the resources and the back office that you need, so you're not spending a majority of your time dealing with all of this. Again, you do what you do best. You sell travel, and we take care of this for you. What would life be without community? And to us, community really is a place to foster connection and share, support, and grow, create a sense of belonging, and really a collective strength. So that has really been something we've looked at closely, particularly coming out of the pandemic. As you all know, life changed drastically. It took a big curve, and I think when we came out of it, we realized what we needed to do and what was important to us, and that was to foster a place of elite experts to come together. So here, how do we do that? And it's just a sample of the things that we do to bring us together as a family, as a team. We have what we call Limitless, and Limitless is our luxury trade show, and we've got 2 to 4 of these on a monthly basis. And if you are in the location of any of our offices, we've got a space in Toronto, we have a space in New York, and we're continuing to grow. If you are in any of those locations, you're welcome to come in and join us at our events. We have, I think, most recently we did a food walking tour in Toronto. Our friends out on the West Coast, they went whale watching. So we have a lot of wonderful in-destination activities. We can come together as a team, get to meet your peers, do that. And then day two, what we'll do is more of a virtual trade show with all of our top suppliers. So more of a speed dating thing where you can sit there and every 15 minutes have a conversation with who you need to and learn about what you want to learn about. So those are wonderful. And those are just short 2-day events. And we've got 2 to 4 of those a year. We have our quarterly knowledge trips, also known as FAM trips, throughout the industry. We like to call them knowledge trips. And just a sample of where we've been within the past 12 months: Finland, Ireland, Portugal, Cabo. You all, of course, have the opportunity to join us on these trips. You fill out the application, and we make sure we put the right people in the right place where you need to go. So you'll have plenty of opportunities as well to travel the world, see the properties we sell, and learn all about them. We also have regional events, a lot of community events. And again, as I mentioned, our offices, if you are in any of the locations that our offices are in, you're welcome to come in and use that office, sit in that office and work for the day. Let us know that you're coming in, and we'll make sure that some of us are there to spend some time with you, have a cup of coffee, maybe go for lunch, and really just to network and be a team together. So a lot of those opportunities. We have a lot of what we call mini fams as well. I know there was just a group that were in some beautiful luxury resort down in the Caribbean. I was lucky enough to see the pictures on Instagram, not lucky enough to travel with them this time, but do know that there are many mini fams that are there for you. Moving into some of the things we offer as a top performer, of course, at our diamond level, we'll take you on a cruise. You can take a guest and we'll fly you down. Business class would be included. For our platinum level agents, we do have international travel. Again, that is all included, no expenses to you, and the airfare is included on that. And within our gold level, we have fun and sun trips. And again, airfare is included. Other types of peer group, what we've got a lot of activity we have on our Facebook page. I do see that and I do monitor that, and I love watching the way that it goes. You know, someone can drop a question in there. I'm looking for a DMC in a particular area. Everybody drops in with their recommendation, who they've used, and all the information they need to know about that. So although most people in this, type of industry are working remote, they really are very close and work together in terms of information sharing and the peers, which is great. Last but not least, of course, the advisory board. And our advisory board is made up of people like you. And they're there to make sure that we get it right and we hear what you have to say. So our senior leadership sit down with you, our advisors, and tell us exactly what you'd like to see and evaluate us on what we've done so far. So those are always fun sessions. Technology, of course. I cannot not talk about tech here today. So really what we have is what we consider and widely recognized as one of the best platforms within the industry. Dare I say it, it's a one-stop sexy shop to book all of your travel, whether it be air, hotel, activities, insurance. You can put your planning fees in there. It's a click and play. So it has everything in one platform. You are not moving from one platform to another, to another, to another. So you're going to save a lot of time that you have everything on one single platform and one single sign-on to go into this. To go into it just a little bit further, I'm going to talk a bit about air. As I talked to you about air before, we pull all of the fares and all of the flights in from the GDS, so from Sabre or from Amadeus. You do not need to remember all of the codes and all of the, the little technologies that you need to be able to get that GDS to function the way that you do. For those who've been in the industry a long time, you may be very skilled at it. If you haven't, it's okay. Our platform is built for some click and play. If you even don't know the city code of where you're going, you can simply put in Paris, and all of the airports in Paris will open up for you. So it's really nice. It is very easy. And as I mentioned to you before, all the flights and everything that you book does go through our air team on the back end. So no debit memos coming your way. So what we've done is taken an industry pain point in the air, and we have made it very, very simple, again, through ADX, our technology system. So that really tells us that it's a point and click booking platform, one single login. Another nice thing about it, but your commissions are automatically calculated. So as you're putting your trips together, you put your hotel in, you put your flights in, and your car rental, whatever else you're doing, the commissions will automatically display as you are booking. So you'll see exactly what you're earning, live time, real time. If you have a customer sitting next to you and you don't want them to see what you're earning, I'm sure you don't, you can just click, there's a little eye on the top of the page. You click on that eye and all of the commissions will disappear. So it's meant for you to be able to work hand in hand with your customer. If you're sitting together and you're going through things, you feel free, you can show them without showing any personal or private information, which is really, really nice. Again, speaking of commissions, in our platform, ADX, you can also track your commissions, and you also have your real-time, up-to-date finance report. So again, you're not going to another department, a finance department, asking them to run a report of where you stand. All of this sits within our platform, ADX. And last, but absolutely by no means least, of course, you can send your secure payment links directly to your customer. So as I said, it really is a one-stop point and click, easy booking platform. It's going to shave a good amount of time off your life in terms of the operational things that you need to do on your day-to-day business. Relationships. Where would any of us be without our strong relationships in this industry? And as I mentioned before, our brand name and our brand power has really put us at the forefront of building strong relationships with our supplier friends, whether it be hotel or air. Within the hotel sector, we have our own contracts directly with 5,000 plus, I think it's closer to 6,000 now, if I'm not mistaken, luxury properties that we have direct contracts with. And these direct contracts are also preferred agreements. So if you are using our hotels with a preferred agreement, you can expect your customer to get VIP treatment and status when they are in destination or at this property. To give you an example of that, I know the Four Seasons, depending where you are, perhaps they'll offer things such as free transfers. Your customer will be at VIP status, so they'll get a higher floor room. In many cases, they'll offer them a credit to be used as green fees at the bar or in the spa, and all of the things that your customer really is looking to get that special touch, that white glove service when they're traveling. Once you are, if you do choose to further the conversation and want to chat a little bit further, I can certainly take you through our ADX system and show you where you can see all of these amenities before making the decision whether Travel Edge is the right place for you or not. So you can read through some of those and get a real idea, a real sense as to what we can offer. Air. Good old air. Once again, we are preferred with, I would say, 50 plus airlines, all of the top airlines, and we do have a preferred relationship with all of those who you would need us to have a preferred relationship. American Airlines, Delta, Air Canada, the circle of excellence. And what does this give you? Of course, it gives you a much faster speed when it comes to getting assistance with the airline and better relationships with the representatives themselves. So it gets you ahead of the queue in terms of getting anything resolved that you need or any questions answered, which is really, really great. We also do have net fares as well, and our commissions will go up to 22%, depending on the routing, depending on the airline, and you can go in and you can view that for yourself within ADX. Cruises, huge business, and we're well aware of that. Same as our hotels, we've got a really strong program with amenities. We have certain sailing dates that you can sell into that would have all of our preferred amenities, and of course work with all of the top cruise lines that you would expect to see out there, and commissions between 18–20% and more, depending on special seasonal things that come on out there. Tours, so when we're talking about tours, we're looking at perhaps maybe coach tours for the likes of Kensington Tours, but not just Kensington Tours. We work with all tour companies, Abercrombie and Kent, the TTC group, so Insight, Trafalgar, Globus, whoever it is you choose. Of course, we have preferred agreements with all of the above, and you can expect, again, to see the top tier commission levels on those between 14 and 18%. One thing not on my slide, and I do know that a lot of our advisors like to use, would be in-destination DMCs. So the nice thing about using a DMC, of course, is you are speaking to somebody on the ground with knowledge of that area, really expertise knowledge of that area. And where I'm seeing growth in this, of course, is when we're dealing with over-tourism throughout the world these days. And so being able to have a local on the ground, maybe they can guide your tourists to a better experience. So they're not standing up to line up to see the traditional things that they need to see. There's a lot more to a destination, than the one or two things that, of course, you expect that you're supposed to see in destination. And the beauty of having local DMCs and preferred local DMCs with us will really get your clients to the places that they need to see and a much better experience. This is where I see a lot of the help from the peer group of our agents, talking about, I've got a customer going to, I'm going to say Belize. I'm just going to throw that out there. Anybody been there? Anybody have a great DMC? And within, a couple of minutes, everybody is dropping recommendations as to where and who they can use and the past experience with them. So you know that you have somebody, some trusted advice as to where you can go. To summarize, all of the support that we can bring to you and all of the things, of course, that you would expect, support, IT support, finance support, support with ADX. Again, our wonderful marketing team. We have our director of air, a director of land, a director of cruise, all there for you to help negotiate on your behalf, as well as answer any of your questions. And, an example of that, I did skip over this in hotel. What happens so frequently, of course, is you quote your client a price and they come back to you with another price. And, it's not always apples to apples. But if they give you that quote and you can't find it, you can certainly take that into our hotel director, and she will take that to the property. And first of all, make sure it is apples to apples. And if it is, we can negotiate the ability of being able to get the same rate. Can't guarantee it, but you know that there's somebody there going to bat for you, again, taking that time out of your hands and going ahead and using the relationships that we have to do that for you. Outside of that, again, relationship manager. Everybody within our network has their own relationship manager, their go-to person here within the company. And they'll keep you up to date about all things travel edge, as well as on the globally in the travel industry. Today, obviously, is a big day for that. Tuesday is our day to do that, and as all of our friends know down in the south as to what's going on. So a lot of concern and a lot of talk as to how we can make sure everybody is well taken care of with the bad weather. We have, of course, Limitless, as I talked about. So we've got those 2 to 4 times a year. Those are great events where you can meet your peers. You have the opportunity to have presentations, virtual presentations from suppliers, and get out there and do some fun stuff. We have our annual meeting or our conference that's actually coming up in March. I don't know where we're going yet, but somewhere fun, no doubt. Our social media groups, we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, all the places that you would expect to see us. And our peer sharing groups, and our weekly and monthly meetings. Really, in the time allotted, I think that is Travel Edge in 30 minutes for you. And really, one thing I want to say is we recognize that your success is our success is your success. And being able to work together as a team, as one, moving forward is really what makes us successful, to use the word one more time, and makes us a strong team, community, and a family, all in the industry that we love dearly. So on that note, I do hope that you're able to take something away today about us. And we do look forward in connecting with you. If you have any further questions, or you are considering, discussing with us how we could support your business and help you to grow and to get you to that next level, please do not, please reach out, is what I'm trying to say. My details are here, and you will receive a copy of this, but please shoot me off an email with any questions you have. And again, you can book a meeting and with me, and I'll talk you through it. But from me, in terms of my presentation, that's all I have to say. We'll see if there's any questions out there, if there's anything I missed or something I can help you guys out with.
Wonderful. Thank you. Fantastic presentation. Lots of great information. I see that you have your contact information, which is wonderful. That always helps folks if they have any individual questions they didn't want to put out publicly. I did have a question about travel, the commission percentage, or the percentage taken out of planning fees, and
Yes.
also is personal travel 100% commission, or how does that work? So maybe if you can clarify a little bit on that.
Great question. I'll start with the personal travel. Your personal travel will be at a net. So we do not take any commission or split on any of your personal travel that is booked through us as an advisor with Travel Edge. And the commission split does vary on the yearly earnings, and we do have a grading scale on that. So starts at 65, goes right up to 95%, and that's to you. And again, it does depend on your earnings within the year previous coming to us. So if you do want to know a little bit more, once we sit down and go through the presentation, I can show you the graph and you'll see exactly where you land.
Oh, I love it. Okay, great answer, and thank you for that. Someone else is asking if a website is included with it, or can they get a website as part of the program?
Yeah, 100%. We have a team there that can help you build your website. No fee on building the website. There is a minimal fee to host that if you choose to have us hosting that website. And the nice thing about when we build the website, it's not blind. We're not just building it saying, here you go, off you go. You're going to be able to see exactly how we've done it. It's really easy. Again, it's like a template. It's a click, drag, and move. And then you will have the power beyond that. Once we've done the initial build for you or with you, you're going to have the power to add any pages, make any changes that you like. And if you run into any difficulty or any questions, we're here to answer as you go.
Perfect. Okay. And do you have, someone's asking if you have an office in Atlanta, Georgia?
That's a great question. I think we might have a small one, and do bear with me because I am relatively new to Travel Edge, and I have so far explored the East Coast. I haven't managed to get to Atlanta as yet. I know that we do have a relationship manager based there, and I do think he does have a small office, but I can certainly circle back and confirm that.
Wonderful. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Let's see. What if I'm new to the travel industry? Can I still have access to these offerings?
100%. So we have 3 different levels in entering the Travel Edge network. We have our venture program, and that's for brand new to the industry. And if you are coming in brand new to the industry, you do also have the option for a mentor. So we will set you up with a very experienced agent, and who can mentor you along the way until you feel that you're really happy with where you are and away you go. Option number 2, if maybe you're been in the industry for a little while, but just wanting to build, maybe, you have another job and your travel agent business is your side hustle, as so many of us do, but really want to bring that to your full-time occupation, you can come in and not have the mentor if you feel that you're okay. So that's stage number 2. And then stage number 3, that's professional. That's if you're bringing across a well-established business. That's usually somebody who is working full-time in the industry. They have been established and they really just want to move from, find a new home, sell their house, buy a new house, so to speak, and come on over to us. So long answer to your short question, yes, of course. And you have a few options to choose from within that.
Okay, good. All right. And what, someone else has questions. What are the initiation fee, if there is one, monthly fees, and do you offer E&O insurance, or is that included? There's a lot of questions in there. I'm not sure if you want to answer all that and refer them to email you, but I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah, no, those are all good questions. Within the so are there fees if you enter as a net new agent? Yes, there is a monthly fee that comes along. Again, it's a nominal, very affordable fee that comes along with that. If you choose to take a mentor, there is of course a fee that comes along with the mentor. Again, that's affordable, and you can break that up, I believe, quarterly. And if you're coming across as a professional with a minimum amount of business, then there are no fees to enter within us. But again, I can certainly email the grid across and you can see where you fit into that. So the answer is yes, no, in terms of fees, depending on how you enter. And E&O insurance, yes, is included. We will cover you with E&O insurance. There is a deductible on that, and I think it's standard. I believe our policy is about as standard as they come throughout the industry. There is a deductible, but we can guide you to an insurance company to cover the deductible. It's not very much, and we've got a few options that you could use.
Okay, thank you. How about the onboarding process? What does that look like? What kind of maybe support is offered during that? I know you talk about the mentors and but this particular question is asking about the onboarding process.
So onboarding can be relatively quick. Once you have agreed to come across and you've signed the contract, we will start immediately. Immediately, you will be given access to our training material. We do take you through, I believe in total, it would take about 5 hours training for ADX. It sounds like a lot, but it's not. We do break it down into separate modules. So we've got modules between 15 minutes and 30 minutes to learn about all of the technology. And it's not just the technology, we also teach you about the travel industry throughout that, how things work. So those modules are there. Your relationship manager will be in touch with you within about 24 to 48 hours once you come on board, probably faster if I'm honest, to see what needs to be done in terms of getting you up to speed. It takes about 5 to 10 days to really have you ready to go. And so it's a pretty straightforward, easy process. I actually had somebody that we onboarded recently, and she had a trip she wanted to book. She didn't have her credentials through yet, so her relationship manager did it all for her, with her, under her name, next to her. And so, we'll do what we need to do to get you where you need to be as fast as needed, if that is the case. But expect it to take about 5 to 10 days to get you up to speed.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, that's nothing really. All right, and I think this probably is our last question. Maybe you could just give a little bit more information on your marketing support and how they can get that.
Absolutely. So we have a marketing department that takes care of everything for us. And depending on, what it is you need from them, it's pretty simple. So you go through our intranet. There are templates there that you can fill out and exactly what it is that you need in terms of marketing. And again, we've got templates for eBlast. We have templates and can share our social media assets with you, the website building, and of course the print material that we can send out to you. And actually, as it comes to mind, something else that you can do is you can have your bio and your name and your picture on our website. So if the customer comes to our website and they are looking for an agent that specializes in, let's say, Iceland, and that's your specialty, then your name will come up. So, which is really nice as well. I might
Right.
just throw that over quickly to my colleague who's on the line. She wasn't expecting this. So I apologize in advance. She's actually in the marketing department. And if there's anything more specific, maybe Saloni can fill you in.
Hi everyone, happy to jump in. Great presentation, Tanya, and happy to share some more context on marketing. So we provide emails. We will create emails on behalf of you for your clients. So the emails will come with your branding, be sent to your clients directly. We will also email the latest promotions across all verticals to you, so you're aware of the latest and greatest in cruise, air, insurance, so on and so forth. We also have the print marketing, as Tanya mentioned earlier, beautiful coffee table book with really beautiful, dreamy copy, images, really helps spark that interest to book a travel trip. And we also have social media templates, image libraries, because who has the time to find relevant imagery and videos? We have done that work for you. So you have access to image and video libraries. We also give you access to brand tools such as logos and any other kind of templated things just to make life easier. These are just some of the things that come to mind.
Perfect. Okay, thank you very much.
Mhm.
All right, that was fantastic. Tanya, wonderful. Thank you for jumping in, Saloni. And Tanya, wonderful presentation, really very
Thank
clear.
you.
And gosh, you may be relatively new, but you certainly know your stuff. Very impressive. And
Thank
really an
you.
enjoyable presentation. We've had a number of comments of folks just saying a great presentation. So thank you for that.
That's
I
so
think we're
kind.
good. Yeah, wonderful. So I think we're good for giving away our prize, which is a $50
Yes.
Amazon gift card,
Drum
which you
roll.
can all use today or tomorrow during the big sales. You can buy me something if you want. That's fine too. But in the meantime, I think if you want to spend it on you or your family, that sounds good. I know that Amazon just sent out their like, what is it? It's a toy booklet that comes in the mail for kids, and it's like a wish toy booklet, and my granddaughters have already been circling stuff, so I'll be
Oh,
busy
bless.
shopping later today. So
Excellent.
what I want to do is pick the 10th correct answer, and I have a question that I'm going to ask, and it's a true or false question, folks. You're going to want to take and put your answer in the questions area that you see on the right-hand side of the screen that you used for questions. If you put it in there, you just type it in as fast as you can. I'm going to take number 10. And so here we go. Booking air through our booking engine has a no debit memo guarantee. True or false?
I am rolling the drum here silently for everybody
Okay, I'm
in
listening for you
anticipation.
there. Okay, I got to get down here counting. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, so our winner is, oh gosh, I counted wrong. Hold on. Don't you love it when somebody does this, when you're all just waiting there?
It's
It's like, Joni, come on, get it
live,
together.
live video
I,
cam.
I know, right? I know. Okay, we got it. All right. The winner is Vito Severino. Vito, congratulations. You have won a $50
Yay.
Amazon gift card. I will be going ahead and sending that to you via email in just a few minutes, so you can be looking for that. Have fun spending it, and I want to thank everybody for being here today. I know it was a tough day, like you said, Tanya. You know, there's a lot of folks that couldn't get online today, obviously for obvious reasons down there in Florida, so and in the Carolinas. So our best wishes to everybody if you're dealing with any of this horrible, weather situation going on today. We're all thinking about you and wish you the best from hot Arizona, which we aren't having fun weather or just hot weather. So all the best to you guys, and everybody, please be safe and take care of yourselves. Thanks again. I'm going to let Tanya say her goodbyes, and we will see you next time around.
Thank you so much, Joni, and really, truly thank you to all of you for taking the time to come here and listen to my presentation today. And yes, I do wish you all well. I wish you the very best for the rest of your day and your travel industry career. And I hope our paths do cross. So on that note, I wish you a lovely rest of your day and week. Take care and goodbye from us at the Travel Edge team.
Bye bye, everybody. See you next time.